And it's the Kings to start out. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Garrett Temple. Kufis out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's Hield. And it's Collison in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
On defense, Sacramento. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Yeah, impressive total production here for a team playing in a hostile environment on the road. They looked awfully comfortable.
Every year, they'll always put out an NBA survey of who is the toughest to guard. No surprise that Russell Westbrook is almost always at the top of the list in those surveys. He just, Greg, strikes fear in opposing defenders.
And Kevin, it's a result of several factors in terms of why he tops that list. He has the game and the body to punish you for all 4 quarters, and he never lets up in his intensity. And also a knack for putting players who are caught sleeping on posters. It is both physically and mentally draining guarding a guy like Westbrook. And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Hield. That one a little long.
Yeah, a bit of a tough start here at 1 for 4.
Roberson the pass to Oladipo. Good on the bucket. Oladipo's got his first 2 points.
Oladipo not the biggest, but the way he can rise up, he's equipped athletically to finish over the top.
Collison kicks to Hield. Back to Collison for 3. That shot off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop him.
Yeah, offensively, they got all the momentum behind them, got the D on the ropes, and they just kept throwing haymakers.
He kicks it to Temple. The dish now to Kufis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And with the season coming to an end soon, playoff teams are walking that very fine line of resting players and staying sharp. Brent, where do you come out on that?
I'm all for some of the rest that the guys do get, and I like the way that coaches sometimes choose which guys are going to sit out rather than sitting out the entire team, to give guys opportunity who are going to play eventually with the star guys on the team. If your top 3 guys are all out, the team looks entirely different. But if one of your top players stays on the floor, gets a chance with your 7th, 8th, or 9th player, then you can still have that chemistry on the court, which can carry over as you finish out the regular season.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And for a franchise that competed for the Western Conference Championship a number of years ago, it's really been a lot of turmoil for quite a while. I mean, the Kings have had ownership changes, coaching changes, personnel changes, front office changes. I mean, that's been the one constant, is the fact that they consistently are in change mode.
Now Oladipo. Darren Collison missing from long range. Roberson dishes to Gibson. Back to Roberson. Pass to Oladipo. In the corner, it's Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Westbrook missing again. And concerning all the drama that seems to surround the Kings, you know what cures all of that? Winning.
Yeah, and the best teams in the league, they win with camaraderie. They win with integrity and trust. The Kings are knocking on the door, but they still have some ways to go.
All going up court. Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Gibson kicks to Westbrook. From past the arc. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Now, that might have been a little bit longer shot than what Westbrook would have liked, but this is where he gets a little ultra-competitive.
Westbrook with the steal. And it's Westbrook again missing.
Man, just imagine how much they'd be up by, guys, if his shot was going in.
Collison with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Hield with the bucket.
Wow, Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there, just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
Now here's Westbrook. The lead is 2. Out to the wing. Here's Roberson. A three-pointer, no good.
Very lazy defense there, but luckily they got bailed out by the missed shot. He won't miss many of those opportunities.
Westbrook against Collison. 6 to shoot. The pass to Hield for the 3. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Hield's got 6.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
Now here's Oladipo. 23 points for him the last game against Toronto. Screen by Adams. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, unfortunate there, guys. Just a poorly set screen, and he didn't want to sacrifice his body to spring open his teammate.
Cauley-Stein dishes to Hield. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You could classify Adams' postgame as raw, but the energy and aggression he plays with almost every game, that's where he hangs his hat.
Now, here's Koufos. He had 13 points in the win against Phoenix. Kicks it to Collison. Here's Hield. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 8.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Well, even the dentist would tell you that's a sweet move for that lay-in. And yeah, you got to love his tenacity.
Here's Adams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to be successful, they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees, unquote, every time the ball goes into the post.
Timeout.
If they don't, he thinks they're going to be in for a long night. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Yeah, great vision, patience. He's been the catalyst for a lot of what they've done tonight.
Shooting so vital in today's game, Brent. Ironically, the shooting guard position has been in somewhat of a stagnant position, perhaps.
Well, I think because of the way that the point guards in the league right now, Kevin, have dominated most of the offenses, not only in terms of their scoring, but in terms of time of possession. John Wall, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook. I mean, you watch a lot of those games, and for most of the game, they've got the pill, and they've got to make the decisions. Shooting guards like Klay Thompson don't come around all that much, but he's finding ways to still put his imprint on the game.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Koufos. Flalo comes in for Hield. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Darren Collison. Thunder trailing by 3. Oladipo outside. Dishes to Westbrook. Baseline J on the way, and he hits the jump shot. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
Great recognition there from Russell Westbrook. You take away his path to the basket, he can still just rise up and get you from the mid-range.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Thunder, Sabonis, he's checked in for Adams. McDermott comes in for Roberson. And Abrinas subbed in for Oladipo. And the Kings also making a change. Tyreke Evans is checked in for Garrett Temple. And Aflalo kicks to Lawson. They set the pick. Pass to Evans. They get it back. No good that time.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Feeds it to McDermott. Pass to Sabonis. Knocks it loose. Evans with the steal. Oh, that's blocked. The feed to Westbrook. Shoots from 14. Stolen by Evans. He dishes it to Tolliver. Evans kicks to Lawson. A floater. The basket good off the assist from Evans. And the Kings lead by 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Westbrook against Lawson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. First in scoring, second in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
Free throw good. Sabonis. No good on the second free throw. One item with Russell Westbrook and the big contract for Enes Kanter. The Thunder without a lot of financial wiggle room right now.
Well, with Westbrook, we've talked about how much on a nightly basis you're going to have a chance to win regular season games. But with the loss of Ibaka and Durant, it opens up a huge opportunity for a big man to step up and contribute. One of the things Billy Donovan has to be proud in what he saw last year was Steven Adams and his progression in the middle. Can Enes Kanter now become that guy to play consistently on the inside for OKC?
Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Well, coaches always tell you, if you take a chance, you better get it.
Abrinas the pass to McDermott. Here's Sabonis. Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Evans outside. Back to Lawson. They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Gibson.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Afflalo outside. He feeds it to Evans. He kicks it to Cauley-Stein. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Oklahoma City trailing. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Abrinas the pass to Sabonis. So they take the lead.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
I hear the term glue guy a lot, Brent, in the NBA. You think it applied to guys being necessary to make a team a playoff team, to being a good teammate? When you think of glue guy, what does that conjure up in your mind?
Whenever I hear that term, Kevin, I always think about guys on the team who are able to connect the dots between the primary players, the star guys who carry a workload, all the way to what they can connect to with guys on the end of the bench. So if you're talking about a guy in the 6, 7, or 8 slot on your team that can go up to your star and say, hey, you know what, we need this from you, or you're not giving us that. And then turn around in the very same breath with the same vernacular, go to the 12th man and explain to him what his purpose is with regards to practice and preparing a team and getting them ready for competition. To me, that's a glue guy. It doesn't come about just in a game all of a sudden. This is somebody who, day by day, week by week, and month by month, keeps the team together.
Great explanation. He hits the second from the line. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the paint, lets it fly, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Surveying the Thunder roster here, and a lot of the players on it were their own draft picks. They've done a great job of identifying some talent late in rounds in the draft. Found a good amount of rotation players even when they were going deep into the playoffs.
No good on that one. And for the Thunder and their draft success, Brent, it's so important as they aren't usually big players in free agency.
Well, that's a tip of the cap you have to give to their general manager to continue to seek out players that are going to complement the team. Just invaluable.
And the Kings making a change here. McLemore is checked in. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
No good from Lawson. The Thunder with the lead. Lets it go from the wing. Evans with the rebound.
Well, he's seen it before where he can light it up with the best in the league, but right now he just does not have the touch.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. In third, the Thunder.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Now, here is Lawson. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Here's Grant. Aaron Aflalo picking up that last basket. Grant kicks to Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. The Kings leading. The dish to McLemore. Here is Tolliver. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's McDermott. And the rejection by Evans. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Lawson outside. Pass to Aflalo. Kicks to Evans. Ring shot on the way. And Aflalo, the bucket on the assist by Evans. And now it's a three-point Kings lead. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Westbrook. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. To the paint. Here's Abrinas. The layup missed.
The defense arrived just in the nick of time to throw him off there. So fortunate he missed that one, guys.
Offensive rebound. Evans, right side. Tries again. And good that time.
Well, this is the work in progress part of Tyreke Evans' game. Now he's hitting the shot on a consistent basis.
Abrinas, another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And that does it for the first quarter. The Kings on top, leading by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being rookie. That's pretty much all it is, and people just beat you up for no reason.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, I'd say it might have toughened him up a little bit, that's for sure. Wow, 18? That is mind-boggling.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Very physical, very active. Their defense has all the components needed to get stops.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Adams. Taj Gibson is out there with Grant. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Gibson the screen, off the screen. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Lawson. Here's Kufis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Gentlemen.
The topics that always seems to come up when players retire is what's next. Brent, you were a 14-year veteran in the league. How big of a change has it been from retirement to when you played, the transition period in between and adapting to it?
Well, I thought about life after basketball for quite some time, and you know, Kevin, from knowing me, that broadcasting was something I was very interested in. So I had the opportunity to talk with a few people after I retired, and I felt like the timing was appropriate and seamless to be able to continue talking about players that I had played with, played against, coaches that I played with, coaches that I played against, and continue to pass along at least some of the knowledge and maybe some of the perspective that I've had throughout the course of 14 long, celebrated years in the game.
Fun years. Any thoughts to coaching?
Yeah, some thoughts to coaching. Eventually, when my boys get a little bit older, I'll coach somebody else's kids. Right now, I'll coach my own.
You'd be terrific. Left side, Lawson. And the pass to Kufis. From deep, McLemore. That shot off. Nice D from Oladipo. Thunder trailing by 5. Grant kicks to Gibson. Here's Oladipo. Sacramento grabs the miss. Kufis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. In the corner, it's McLemore. Offline with his 3. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Grant kicks to Roberson. With the teardrop, it's hauled in by Tolliver.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Lawson. Dishes it to McLemore. 6 on the shot clock. And Lawson with the drive. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Oklahoma City shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And Roberson kicks to Adams. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Enes Kanter's checked in for Taj Gibson. Then for the Kings, Hield comes in for McLemore. And it's Collison in for Ty Lawson. And here now the Thunder. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Kanter with the screen on Collison. Lock at 6. And Kanter throws it down.
A skilled pick-and-roll player, Kanter has great sense of timing and the ability to convert.
Sacramento leading by 3. Collison dishes to Tolliver. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
The pick definitely could have been better, didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
A pull-up. Hield can't hit. The Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Adams with the screen on Collison. And Oladipo kicks to Adams. That one doesn't go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Now here's Hield. He's covered closely. Out to the right wing. Pass to And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Kings shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Free throw drops for Temple.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Here's Roberson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Roberson's got his first basket.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know that the Thunder hired Billy Donovan as its new head coach. In his 2 decades at the University of Florida, he led them to 2 national titles with players like Al Horford and Joakim Noah. A defensive-minded coach, he's developed into a great offensive mind. And fellas, that's what he's trying to bring to OKC. Moving the floor, as he calls it, creating space for their great scorers to operate.
Ball movement, player movement, that's where the league is going, D.A. Thanks. Sacramento with the ball. After Enes Kanter's miss. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Kings have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Anthony Tolliver. And Kufis drops them both. Thunder trailing by 8. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Cannon. And stolen by Kufis. Here's Hield. But they recover it. Sacramento again missing. The Thunder have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Oladipo, the pass to Adams. Back to Oladipo. Screen by Adams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Roberson. The Thunder with another miss. Kings leading now by 8. Collison dishes to Kufis. Here's Temple. His last outing, he had 8 points. In the corner, it's Hield. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 6 assists in the game.
That's such a quick trigger there. Hield able to hit even with a hand in his face.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And let's take a look at the playmaking here. This chart with the assist totals split between the front court and the back court tonight for Sacramento.
You know, the play of their guards has been something to highlight. You love to see the backcourt contributing with the pass. When they're looking to make things easier for everyone, you see your bigs run the floor a little bit harder, and those things become contagious.
Here's Roberson. He had 13 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. It's stolen by Adams. And Oladipo kicks to Grant. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Feeds it to Adams. He dishes it to Cantor. 6 on the shot clock. Roberson the pass to Grant. Puts up a 3. Kufis grabs the miss. Kufis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The feed now to Heel. Here's Temple. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Oladipo. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Temple dishes to Cauley-Stein, and the layup falls. Cauley-Stein's got 7 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Collison against Oladipo. Grant, right side. Here's Cantor. And that time, also a missed shot.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
And you can feel a little bit of that frustration, just confused, not sure what the game plan is at this point.
Now here's Collison. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Kufis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. To the wing right side. Grant gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's what we mean by combo guard skills right there. Kept his head up and found the open man. Well, what you have to like about Enes Kanter, defense aside, is that he's an efficient scorer. He's got great instincts to offensive rebound and be in position for somebody to feed him the ball on the inside.
Here's Temple. He's got 6. A nice shot by Kufis. Thunder trailing by 15. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
30.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Sabonis, he's checked in for Steven Adams. McDermott comes in for Grant. Abrinas is checked in for Andre Robertson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And then for Sacramento, Tyreek Evans is checked in for Temple. And it's a Flalo in for Heel. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And for Kanter, his play is what everyone envisioned for him when he was taken 3rd overall back in that 2011 draft.
Well, the hopes for every general manager looking at Kanter was that he'd be a great low-post scorer, and that's where he's shown most of his prowess. There and at the offensive glass, where he just simply swallows everything up and puts it back in the basket.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Kings leading now by 14. Collison kicks to Kufis. Back to Collison. Cauley-Stein passes to Aflalo. The dish to Evans. Shot clock at 5. Releases. Aflalo, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Now here's McDermott. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. trying to break that ice-cold streak. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
More power of Westbrook shown there. Not many guys can finish through contact like that.
Here's Evans. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
Yeah, he sat in that mid-range area, which can be a no-man's land defensively, but he quickly moved over to contest.
Now here's Evans. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Koufos dishes to Aflalo. And here's Collison. Takes a three. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 5th rebound in this one. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Aflalo outside. He kicks to Collison. Evans outside. Cauley Stein passes to Aflalo. There's a good screen. Releases. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Thunder trailing by 12. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
After hitting a 3 in the first quarter, he's gone cold from the perimeter during this one.
And that one drops.
Man, that's exactly the kind of ball rotation you'll want to see from Evans. Throws it to the wide open shooter.
Westbrook dishes to Cantor. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Cantor's got his 2nd basket of the game.
You see Billy Donovan out there on the sidelines, and you can't help but to think of all the success he's had as a coach already. Back-to-back titles in college, essentially built that Florida basketball program into a powerhouse. He's hoping that he can bring some of that success translated to the NBA and get himself in title contending position.
And for Billy Donovan, I think that's one of the bigger reasons why he made the jump from college to the pros, Brent. He had nothing left to prove.
Well, one of the reasons why he decided to leave Florida as well, Kevin, was the fact that he really enjoyed the culture of what it is that Oklahoma City represented. There's no reason for Billy Donovan to leave that university unless he felt like the opportunity in front of him had a lot of boxes checked, and OKC did that.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:25 left here in the second. Westbrook with it. 9 points in the game so far. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. He feeds it to Gibson. Drops it in from 11 feet. Gibson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Aflalo kicks to Tolliver. Here's the screen. McLemore inside the line. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. And the Kings lead by 14. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Over to the left wing. Westbrook against Lawson. Abrinas the pass to Gibson. And he banks in the layup. Gibson's got 6.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
Now here's Lawson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. McLemore up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Westbrook. Count it. 11 points in the game.
Well, that's kind of a signature play from Russell Westbrook right there. Looking at the defense, understanding that nothing's getting in his way, and even with a hand in his face, able to score.
And that concludes the first half. Kings lead by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, a strong first half. What did you see that was working out there?
We played a little longer into the clock offensively, so there's going to be less possessions that way. Did a good job of getting back because of that. Our balance at the end of offense was better and tried to put bodies in front.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. The second quarter saw them extend their lead to 12 points at the break through some solid team basketball. Very few wasted possessions and a strong effort defensively. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys been battling, putting everything they have to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to that lead.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Thunder?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it back to Kevin Harlan and crew. They are standing by courtside.
An aerial view of downtown as we return you to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, with the Great Plains stretching off in the distance. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been one outstanding game from Willie Cauley-Stein.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
Might also look at the coach and his game plan in terms of trying to find those good looks. They'll be looking to do the same here down the stretch.
Thunder trailing by 12. On the court right now for the Kings. Collison is out there with Heel. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then there's Kufis. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Now here's Oladipo. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside Collison. Kufis dishes to Collison. In the corner, it's Healed. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively.
Well, watch Robertson play, and you'll see why it is that he's respected amongst his teammates. Great length with his arms, can guard the 1 through 4 position, and blends size and speed. The only thing that you'd like to see is him improve his consistency from the 3-point line.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, it seems at times that Russell Westbrook can put up a triple-double at will. But he said, everybody thinks that I care about numbers and things like that, but I really don't. I don't think about who shoots, how many times they shoot. That really doesn't matter to me. I just like to win. All that matters is if we win. Kevin?
Thanks, D8, one of the most competitive players in the NBA. Thinking a bit more about Robertson and his defense, he can do it all from jumping a passing lane to sending a shot into the 3rd row.
Yeah, so really for him, it's all about timing. Very smart in the way he lines up to block shots and a good sense of knowing when to jump in and help off the ball.
Collison kicks to Kufis. Gibson with the steal. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Hield can't hit.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Oladipo. A 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Kings leading now by 9. Right side, Collison. Kicks to Temple. Now here's Hield. Guarded by Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Temple, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Temple's got 8. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Start it.
We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart.
Well, they haven't really been strong enough inside. I mean, they haven't been a force or aggressive with getting those good quality looks in the paint. And I think the one-dimensionality of their offense is going to continue to be an issue because the defense isn't having to worry about clogging the lane or defending down low.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
Feels like he's compounding mistakes, too, because every miss makes him want to force something else. Not the best idea. Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Collison up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Now Hield. He's got 11. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing, and he connects with the jumper. And the Kings lead by 11.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Westbrook. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And Kevin, what's remarkable to me about Westbrook is that as much as he is used in the offensive game plan, I mean, this is a guy that is the focal point in terms of how they're going to play. That's a tremendous amount of pressure on a player, no matter how talented he is.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And thinking again about Westbrook and his high usage rate, it's incredible, Greg, because he still plays entirely efficient.
It's crazy. I mean, normally the more shots you take, the more your efficiency drops. But Westbrook seems to be free of that. It's a big reason why this team lets Westbrook do so much for them on the offensive end.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, he's an NBA scoring champion. Westbrook sure has improved his entire offensive repertoire since his days in Westwood.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And still a big wish list item for Commissioner Silver, creating a 2 years out of high school requirement for players coming into the NBA.
It's going to be interesting, Kevin. I'm all for anybody who has a talent to do something to be exposed to do it as soon as you possibly can. But for the good of the league, for the product as a whole, I think 2 years in college would be a great rule for our league. It'll save coaches time from teaching these young players how it is to be a pro and to play the pro game.
Now, here's Oladipo. 5 points in the game. Right at the free throw line, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento.
He just has physical tools to make you go in there and foul him. Westbrook back to the line.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. So it's Sacramento now. At one point, they led by 16. Evans passes to Kufis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gibson's got his third rebound tonight. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Kings leading now by 9. Here's Evans. And it comes off the front of the rim. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. He tries for 3. No good from Grant. Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Evans with it. Westbrook picks him up. Evans outside. And the pass to Hield. No good with the triple.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
The shot's good from Cantor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Evans. Great D that time from Westbrook. Thunder trailing by 7. And it's Grant in the corner. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Grant's got 6.
And that's just not something Russell came in doing, being a playmaker. But what we're seeing out of Westbrook now, great vision.
Oladipo against Evans. Here's Tolliver. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Arenas is checked in for Oklahoma City. Sacramento also making some changes. McLemore's checked in for Temple. Flalo comes in for Hield. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Tyreek Evans. Arenas the pass to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Unloads. Offensive rebound. No good from Gibson.
And they continue to control the glass.
On the wing of Flalo. Dishes it to Kufis. Down low. It's deflected. Stolen by Westbrook. Passes to Arenas. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. 18 points for him.
Well, not many guards are able to get to that spot as quick as Westbrook does. It's a comfort zone for him.
And McLemore kicks to Tolliver. Here's a Flalo. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Grant. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And now just a 3-point Kings lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Tolliver kicks to Aflalo. There's a screen. Lawson outside. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And no good that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Abrinas, he's guarded by Aflalo. Inside. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Gibson.
Sometimes it's worth it to find a sliver. Excellent pass there.
Aflalo outside. Up top, Kufis. Pass to McLemore. At the elbow, it's Aflalo. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now, in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
And here's Kufis following Russell Westbrook's three. They set the pick. Right wing. Now here's McLemore outside. Drains the three-pointer. McLemore's got 5.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
It's one of those things the team hits from downtown. The other side immediately wants to get back those points.
And stolen by Kufis. Lawson kicks to Tolliver. That one, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Nice shot by McDermott.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Kufis. He's got 6. All sorts of time, and Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's McDermott, guarded by McLemore. McDermott dishes to Westbrook. Back to McDermott for the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. He's got 5.
He's an average three-point shooter at best, but the defender still has to come over and respect it.
Aflalo kicks to Kufis. 1:21 left to play in the third. Lawson from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Cantor's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And just thinking about the way Cantor's career has gone, a lot of high expectations early, Brent, and a starting job after he moved teams.
And I think that might be a key for Cantor in the role of being a scoring big man off the bench. Really can play to his strength, and he can take advantage of another team's second unit, maybe not ready or equipped to handle what he brings to the table offensively. You've got just enough separation to let that one fly. So comfortable from long range.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Westbrook with the bucket.
Man, he is scoring in so many ways right now. The versatility on the offensive end really helping out his squad.
Feeds it to Kufis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Kufis has got 8.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
And this is where genetics may come into play, using that height, especially to get off the mid-range jumper.
Tolliver the pass to Lawson. He dishes it to McLemore. Chance there to take the lead, missing. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Thunder out in front, up 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. All right, good job. Oh, let's go now.
Words of praise from Billy Donovan, asking them to stay locked in, make good choices.
Yeah, and when all 5 of these guys are on the same page, great things tend to happen. So let's see if that continues.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Roberson is out there with Taj Gibson. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Victor Oladipo. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Temple. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Roberson. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. The Kings shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Temple. Cauley Stein at the elbow. The kick out to Aflalo. Now the feed to Temple. Shot clock at 5. Aflalo dishes to Cauley Stein. Here's Temple. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Well, time and score, you just can't have a costly error right now at this point in the game, guys.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The lead is 2. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now the dish to Roberson. He kicks it to Gibson. A baseline J. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Not quite sure why he felt the need to rush that one. He had all the time in the world and just threw it up before he was ready to go.
Cauley Stein with the screen for Lawson. Back to Temple to take the lead. Sacramento again missing.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make them pay for it.
Now here's Gibson. Abrinas, he's guarded by Aflalo. Clock at 4. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Roberson can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Temple. Sacramento gets it back. Tolliver with the bucket. Tolliver's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Kings. Pass to Gibson. And there's the pass to Abrinas. And stolen by Aflalo. He feeds it to Lawson. Back to Aflalo. With the fadeaway. And the shot falls short this time. Oklahoma City shooting about 42% so far. Oladipo outside. Screen by Adams. And Oladipo kicks to Roberson. Dishes it to Adams. Just 5 on the clock. Oladipo for 3. Oklahoma City the rebound. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Aflalo outside. Lawson against Oladipo. Lawson the pass to Cauley Stein. They now take the lead.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Sacramento making some changes. Hield comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Collison in for Ty Lawson. On the free throw, no good. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. There's Abrinas. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Collison up top. Kicks to Temple. Tries a 3. Here's Tolliver. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Screen by Adams. There's the pick. Here's Roberson. To end the drought. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Collison. Sacramento leading by 4. Passes it to Cauley Stein. Feeds it to Tolliver. Gibson with the steal. Here's Roberson. Pass to Oladipo. Screen by Adams. Oladipo dishes to Adams. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hield kicks to Tolliver. Gibson with the steal. Knocked away. Down low. Here's Tolliver. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And without his sharp shooting, who knows where they'd be right now.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. To the inside, and stolen by Cauley Stein. Down low. Tolliver the pass to Temple, and the shot goes in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Here's Oladipo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And that's where you like to see Oladipo operating right there around the rim.
Outside Collison. There's the pick. He dishes it to Hield. Sacramento gets it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City on D. It's stolen by Adams.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Really left alone that time. Now just a 4-point Kings lead.
Not a stellar first half, but he's become an absolute machine scoring the ball in the second.
Here's Cauley Stein, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here's Westbrook. Outside Gibson. Now the feed to Oladipo. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Kings making a switch here. Koufos is checked in. Westbrook kicks to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Yeah, and coming into the league, Adams would sometimes be a little bit soft around the rim. No more.
The dish now to Hield. Inside, it's stolen by Adams. Pass to Westbrook. Shot from 12. Koufos grabs the miss. Kings leading now by 4. Lets it fly. The quick look no good that time. Oklahoma City has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. For 3, Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 three-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Now here's Hield. Cauley Stein with the screen for Hield. He kicks to Cauley Stein. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Hield. They set the screen. And the wide open shot from Collison.
Yeah, he's not hitting much of anything, but his team remains in front because of what they've done and how well they've been scoring.
Gibson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 12 points for Taj Gibson.
Well, continuing his growth as a leader on this team, Westbrook now becoming one of the sharper playmakers in the NBA.
Now here's Collison. The pass to Hield. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Kings lead by 2.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Here's Oladipo. Miss Kings have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. Temple dishes to Kufis. No good that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. And Gibson kicks to Adams from outside the arc. Sinks the triple.
Well, there's no doubt that each year he gets a little better and more comfortable from beyond the arc. That helps Robertson stay on the floor for more minutes.
And he can't get the first one.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And he's good on the second.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Oladipo outside. Over to the wing. Westbrook double team. Fires the 3. Oladipo misses. The Kings shooting here in the 4th quarter around 41%. Here's Hield. And Roberson pulls it down. Roberson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Fires from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. Collison up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 16 points for Buddy Hield.
Well, Hield is a tough defensive assignment because he can get at you in many ways. He'll hurt you with the shot, and he'll hurt you with the drive.
Now here's Westbrook. He feeds it to Oladipo. Another miss by Oladipo.
Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Oklahoma City trailer. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Westbrook. And it's in there. Westbrook's got 18 points now here in the 2nd half.
And he's been demanding the ball in these situations. Westbrook with a chance to put this team away.
They set the pick. Set by Hield. Nobody around. It's not going to go for him. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. To the middle. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Deep 2 from Collison. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Ill-advised shot there.
And he knows it. Got locked into scoring mode. Couldn't pull it back.
Screen by Adams. Launches a 3. Cauley Stein grabs the board. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Westbrook, yes!
Those are huge points.
As important a bucket as we've seen all game long.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're losing by 1. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Off the inbound pass, and Westbrook pulls it down, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 1-point game, and that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're down by 3. 12 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, what's your take?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and try to tie this thing up.
.12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hield kicks to Temple. Hield dishes to Cauley-Stein. Feeds to Hield. From outside the arc, the 3 won't fall. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Russell. Congrats on the win. How are you guys able to stay in front down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. And we did a good job in all game of staying aggressive. Our defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game out.
Great effort at both ends, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook. He went on a ridiculous scoring spree in the third quarter. He was in attack mode the entire time, and his teammates really fed off that surge of energy.
Russell Westbrook is always on fire, but something tonight put kerosene on it. And the passion and intensity that he plays at, he's never going to be stopped once the fire is burning. What a competitor. An amazing game for him tonight.
He was dominant, throwing one haymaker after another, and the crowd absolutely loved it. They were eating it up. It's a love affair between him and this city, especially when he's tearing it up like that. He delivered a beauty tonight.
And that is a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. See you again soon.